Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynda, and I would like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences coming through for your reading today, November 25th to the 30th. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Scorpio, off camera I've performed a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis and the issue of the matter. The King of Swords, Scorpio. Air energy person, male or female, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This can be someone who's blunt and abrupt. They're a real overthinker, yet they're mentally stimulating. They seem like they're a stern figure. They're involved with mental work. They're a good counselor, and they speak with eloquence. They can give you sound advice. They are always fair and they always speak the truth, so listen for the correct approach. This is someone that's upfront with the truth, and yet they remain impartial. They have high ethical standards. They value fairness. They're a direct communicator and an absolute professional. His decisions are based on careful thought. He knows his own truth and he will not bend to peer pressure or societal norms. He's assertive and he can even be aggressive in the pursuit of justice. Success comes first, and he holds back his heart. He does not sway from what he believes is right. He's not one who considers the emotions of himself or even others when they're in conflict with logic or ethics. He knows something. He has a connection. He's sharp and objective with others. This is wrapping your mind around a new identity about yourself that makes more sense. People follow him because they know that he's the best judge. Your second card, and these are the energies that are crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences that you are unaware of. Here you are, Scorpio, your card, number 13 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, Death. Scorpio. This is change and renewal, it's transformation with ending, closure, and regeneration. This is a transformation that changes your life. It's destruction that's followed by renewal. The change can be in the consciousness. It can be the birth of new ideas, new opportunities. It's a dying away of old habits and old fears or old hopes and old ways of dealing with the world. This experience can seem shattering, but if we welcome change, we find that death leads to new life and new possibilities. This is an opening to something more important. You may need to give something up. This release may be difficult or painful, but the time has come for the new. This is letting go of someone. It's creating closure. It's new life to follow for the better. But old ways must first be destroyed to make way for the new that's coming into being. It's the end of a cycle. Whenever a stage in life ends, there is a need for mourning. New life follows this disintegration. It's putting the past behind you. It can be dealing with what scares you. It's a metamorphosis of some sort. Patterns you once found workable are no longer effective. The old ways must be destroyed to make way for the new that is coming into being. You've outgrown a part of your belief systems, and the old habit patterns are being shaken off. The King of Swords with the Death card. This is deciding to make a major change right away. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are aware of. The Five of Wands, Scorpio, fire energy. This is a card of struggle, competition, fighting. It's uncertainty. There's shifting vibrations that come in that bring unrest. All fives are pivotal turning points. This can represent someone's Saturn in Leo. This is competition in social or career areas. These new factors that come in demand you change, adapt, and grow, and you might need to put in more effort to keep what you've already gained. This can represent mediation, challenge, struggles, petty obstacles, annoyances, short-term difficulties in communication, which, once overcome, can change things for the better. This can represent conflicts. It's holding your position within drama. Can also represent a building site, carpenters, scaffolders, a workshop, creative chaos. You're fighting for what matters to you. It's a card of ordeals, tests, even lawsuits. There might be some petty hassles and annoyances. Try not to indulge in that. There are problems to solve and conflicts and petty hassles, like arguments, clashing of personalities. It can also be a friendly competition, such as games and contests. This is differences of opinion, and it's these differences that should be examined. It is from them that new ideas and interesting compromises emerge. But be wary of stubbornly holding on to an idea just for the sake of it, because tremendous power can be had when we join the energy of that as others, with others, instead of fighting them. King of Swords with the Five of Wands, this can represent a leadership struggle, undecided feelings, and even a skill shortage. Your fourth card. This is the future. This is the results, the outcome, and the resolution. And being in the future position, this could be a surprise. The Seven of Wands, Scorpio, more fire energy. This is a card of someone's Mars in Leo, representing the lion heart. This is victory through courage. It's success against opposition. You're going to be on a new level. You have the position of advantage, and there's certain success. It's competition in business or trade. It's the completion of a phase with deep purpose and valor. Sevens are always about tests. This is victory and commencement and courage in a difficult situation, and you'll beat down all the problems. This is excitement of conflict. It's defending what matters. You're very busy, and you're so busy that in your haste, you might have put on two different shoes. And it could be that the shoe is now on the other foot. See how they're different? You're ready to face challenges, and you will stand your ground and fight for what you believe in. And your determination will overcome all obstacles. This is a warning against blockages and unnecessary blockages. Do not be a victim. This can be stiff competition in business, and it's a chance to prove yourself. You might be feeling singled out, like you're harassed or doing all your tasks alone. All living things grow and develop in stages. Have faith in yourself for success and happiness, and you are on the path of progress. You are learning skills to handle bigger tasks and different energies. You might be putting up boundaries and saying no to others. It could be about something you do not want anymore. King of Swords with the Seven of Wands. This is protecting your opinion, and it pays off to hold your ground. And now your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because you're not sharing it with others yet, but you are consciously aware of this. Number 17 of the major arcana, the star. This can represent an Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Could be in your chart, could also be someone else's. This indicates wishes coming true. It's great love and great hope and renewal. It's insight and inspiration, revelation, unselfish aid. It's good health. It's the gifts of the Spirit. It's great love that will be given and received. It's health and hope and inspiration. It's the peace and the confidence that comes after the explosion of the tower. It's renewal and faith renewed. This is nurturing a dream, the realization of dreams and goals that are now possible. Mental stability comes in. This is being at the right place at the right time, and your lucky stars are with you in this venture, so make the most of the now. Heavenly influences are surround you, and blessings are flowing freely like water. This card carries bright promises. It's a good time to begin new project or relationship because it carries blessings with it. This is major growth and development. Anything is possible now because destiny is working for you. King of Swords with the Star card. This is positive intention while keeping a distance. Can also represent a public servant. The Death card with the Five of Wands represents the end of conflict. The Death card with the Seven of Wands. This is the end of a situation where you felt you were up against the odds. It's being defensive over the end of a situation. The Death card with the Star card, this is recovery from oppression or illness. It's being in solitude. It's the hope for something different, and something positive will replace what you have. The Five of Wands with the Seven of Wands, this is keeping at a distance. It's maintaining some control over your own personal space. Seven of Wands with the Five of Wands, this is a karmic lesson, and a problem or differences will be resolved. Seven of Wands with the Star card, this is being more committed to your ideals as the fight to defend them deepens. Here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. Scorpio, you've got wind, which represents activation. Wind. The various currents of air that circulate on our planet can be gentle enough to tickle the hairs on our arms, or so fierce that they destroy man-made structures, as well as trees and other vegetation. Wind moves the air to circulate the atmosphere and to keep it from becoming stagnant. When there's no movement, the atmosphere feels somehow heavier. Gentle breezes help cool the land and pollinate flowers, whereas more tempestuous winds can snap tree branches off and stir something deeply within us. More violent winds can create temporary chaos with their ferocity. No matter the degree of intensity, wind will activate us. In this image, the breath of the god of the wind stirs the sea and rearranges the sky. As this occurs, the weather shifts. The effects, even in this small area, send ripples throughout, blending and dancing with the water and the sky. It activates the atmosphere where the world feels more alive when there is wind. Scorpio, the lethargy that you feel is the result of a lack of activation. In other words, something stirs your senses that could stir them. This could be anything from walking outdoors, feeling the breezes on your body, or inhaling the different aromas that nature itself provides. Or it could be finding the pleasure in a warm bath that helps you release the tension and stress from your mind and body. Music may activate your hearing, which sparks the pleasure centers of your brain. Art may activate your emotional responses. The touch of another human may activate a deep need to be physically held in some manner once again. Now is the time for action. Engage in some activity and be fully present so that you forget about your surroundings and enter into that timeless and multidimensional experience of union with the focus of your creative attention. Let your physical body be active. Movement alone, whether quietly dancing by yourself or hiking up that hill over yonder, will require you to be as present as possible in your body. Enjoy. Thanks, you guys, Scorpio. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.